Every living thing on Earth, from bacteria deep into our oceans to humans walking on land, share a single astonishing story. My name is Tatum, and in this presentation, I'll take you through how life began and how we are all connected through two ancestors, Luca, known as the last universal common ancestor, and MRCA, which is the most recent common ancestor to humans. Scientists have always asked, who was the first to live? Where did it start? How and why did it happen here? These 6 questions guide nearly every biological discovery. To answer them, we combine chemistry, geology, and genetics to reconstruct events billions of years before humans existed. Before exploring where life began, scientists must define what life even means. Michael Marshall notes that bio still lacks one clear definition. Some call life anything that grows, reproduces, and evolves. Others focus on metabolism and chemical complexity. This shows how remarkable life's flexibility is. From humans, it adapts, maintains, balances, and copies itself. 4 billion years ago, Earth was outrageous. Lava, lightning, and toxic gases filled the sky. Yet, out of this chaos, chemistry flourished. In 1953, Stanley Miller and Harold Urey recreated these early life conditions into a flask. After a few days, amino acids, also known as proteins, formed on their own, recreating Earth's environment. The discovery proved that life's ingredients could arise naturally, setting the stage for molecules that could copy themselves. After the Miller-Urey discovery, research turned to how those chemicals organized into self-replicating systems. Many scientists now believe that early RNA molecules acted as both information characters and catalysts, bridging chemistry and biology. Those reactions likely took place around the deep sea hydrothermal vents, where heat and minerals powered life's first metabolism. Luca, the last universal common ancestor, lived about 3.9 billion years ago. Now, Luca wasn't the first living thing, but it was the last common ancestor shared by every organism alive today. Research scientists by Wise and colleagues shows that Luca was anaerobic, meaning it lived without oxygen and used hydrogen and carbon dioxide to create energy. What research scientists found was that Luca had primitive genes, iron sulfur enzymes, and an early form of metabolism that connects directly to modern-day cells. Luca might have been a small cell, but Luca was cool. It thrived in conditions humans could never survive in: boiling water, no oxygen, and metal-rich environments. These conditions protected it from harsh ultraviolet light and fueled its chemical energy. Understanding Luca's environment helps scientists study how life might form on other planets similar to Earth's conditions, like Mars or Jupiter's moon. After Luca, life became more diverse. Tiny mutations created new species and new survival strategies. Oxygen from photosynthetic bacteria transformed Earth's atmosphere about 2.5 billion years ago, paving the way for a complex life. Eventually, multicellular organisms appeared, leading to plants, animals, and us humans. Our cells still use ATP, which is just another word for energy, and metabolic pathways that trace us back to Luca, our last universal common ancestor. And jumping forward to human history, of course, scientists use genetics and math to trace our most recent common ancestor. Research by more scientists, of course, suggests that all humans alive today share an ancestor that lived just a few thousand years ago, so closer to us than Luca did. It means everyone's family tree eventually overlaps. The MRCA, or most recent common ancestor, highlights how migration and interconnection make humanity one big extended family. Learning about Luca and MRCA gives us perspective. It reminds us that life is interconnected and fragile, yet resilient. These studies also help fields like medicine and astrobiology. Understanding early metabolism may reveal how to detect life beyond Earth, while studying shared genes helps us fight diseases inherited from our ancient past. The search for humanity's origin is really a search for understanding ourselves. In the end, the story of life begins in a single spark of chemistry and continues into every heartbeat today. From Luca to MRCA Science shows us we are all connected by invisible threads of DNA that stretch across billions of years. Thank you for joining me as we explored how life began and how its legacy lives within every human.